Hello, let me introduce you to a PromptTester, which is a prompt engineering IDE that will let you to fine-tune your prompts. And one advantage is that it works also with the image models. So as you can see, you are looking on the landing page, and we are supporting more than 40 text and image models from the various providers, of course, including the OpenAI, Anthropic, and also Google. So let me start. I will use my existing login account, but for the new users, there is a sign up. So let me start and log in. So once you log in, you are working, it seems like it's empty because you need to create a project. I have a default project here, and under a project you can create a prompts and data sets. What is the difference basically? If you create a prompt, and let me start with that, and I will name the prompt Cake Designer because we will be using an image model to generate the model of the cake for the birthday party. So let me create a prompt. And what is the difference between the datasets, assignments, and the prompts? Basically, in the prompts, you can see that you can build your prompt from two types of blocks, which is on this left side. So it can be either a text block, which will allow you to write here any kind of a text to start basically your prompt, and it can be a data block. Data block, it's always referring to data set. So what is a data set? Data set is the set of the informations that you can reuse in all of your prompts under the same project. So we will be using it for our cake designer because in our cake designer we have some set of the topics for the cake, and that topics we would like to define using a data set. So let me start with defining a prompt I've already prepared. So the first block will be that it will be a realistic one-tier birthday cake inspired by something. That something will be a topic for the cake itself. So if I need to have a topic for a cake itself, I would in this case suggest to go through the data set and create a topic data set. So what will be in the topic data set? So with the topic data set, I can create one or more variants, which I can then use in the prompt testing. So the first variant, it's I'm building a cake for the birthday party of my son. It's a current Minecraft style, and then we can put there some additional one, which can be Spider-Man or whatever else. You can put there as many variants as you wish, and all of the variants will be then accessible from Prompt Designer for any prompts. So if you go back to the cake designer and go on here, I can put there a new data block after this one, which is something that I will gonna do. And if I will put it, I need to select the data set. I will select data set for topic, and you see automatically I see a car in the Minecraft style, and I can switch to the variant tool, which is a Spider-Man. Alrighty, then it's still not complete, right? By the way, on this middle part, you see a prompt review. You see that we already have this one as a prompt review, but I believe that we need some additional part of the prompt, some last part of the prompt, let's call it this way. So what will be the last part of the prompt? Basically, we will need to use some magic, and I've already prepared the prompt, so we will not waste the time on it. And as you can see that if I'm putting it here, it's already put in the prompt preview. If I will choose the change the variant, you will see that it will change in the prompt preview as well. Now let me show you how it works for some of the image models. We can use a DALL-E 3. It will take a couple of the seconds, so I can explain you some other things here around. So you see that there is a model parameters. Model parameters can differ for each of the model. For text models, it's usually very similar, but for the image models, it differs a lot. So for instance, DALL-E 3 supports the image size, quality, and response format. but other models can, and I will show you in a minute, are supporting something else. So this is basically an image of a cake that was generated by DALL-E 3. Not bad, but can be maybe even better. So I will use not the OpenAI model here for comparison, but I will use the Black Forest Flux 1.1 Pro. Basically, we have a connection also to replicate to let users use the replicate data models, which have quite a lot of the image models. So you see that there is a aspect ratio, which wasn't for the DALL-E 3, and there is output format. I will choose the PNG in this case, and output quality, and possibly some other parameters as well. So this is just to showcase that the model parameters are really changing dynamically. This is, by the way, much better, but it will be probably pretty tough to bake that cake. But this is much better actually, and I can also always go and click to maximize the cake. Wow, this is wonderful already. So this is how it works. You can see that we don't have just the image models, we have many of the text models. And by the way, if I want to show you also how the variants work, so I will try to change for a Spider-Man, and I will use maybe a Fuchs-Schnell image model to generate it, which is very quick. So yeah, and you see that we have a Spider-Man here. The good thing about this is it's very good for testing of the prompt. So especially if you are doing one-shot prompting, it's very important to tune your prompt. But as you can see in the completions, maybe this is something also useful. I didn't show it before. Is that you can see all of the tests that you made. So basically, and you also see which model was used for the test itself. So this is it. This is PromptTester in a scratch, how it works.